Dear Elke, Vice President of the EFMD World or Global Board, dear Deans and Vice Deans who are members of the Global Americas Board, we met yesterday afternoon. It was a nice meeting. Dear professors, deans, special guests, dear friends, good morning again. The reason I prepare this is because when we prepare ideas in a forum like this, we are talking to the persons in situ and the persons ex situ. And the persons ex situ are the most, as you know. And we can reach globally using the social networks. We can even reach out in seconds to every corner of the world. And as we know, sound waves also escape Earth. They go out of space, out to outer space. So let's hope when we speak also, others are listening, and by listening, internalizing what we say and changing. So that's the spirit of what I'm going to read. So it's a great honor and a sincere pleasure to welcome you all to Centrum PUCP Graduate Business School and to the EFMD 2025 Americas Global Conference. And I'm doing that on behalf of our school. As we know, this gathering is a testament to the enduring strength, diversity, and shared purpose of business education across the Americas. From the snowy cities of Canada and the US, from the mega cities of Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico, from the warmth of the Caribbean and Central America, and to the vibrant communities of the Andean region, which is mostly present here, we span an extraordinary geographic, cultural, and linguistic landscape. Our region is as diverse as dynamic. The Americas are home to thousands of indigenous peoples with cultures that go back in millennia. Just in Peru, we have over 40 distinct native cultures, each with its own language, tradition, and deep history. Over the past 5 centuries, as we know, waves of migration and colonization have added new languages, new traditions, and beliefs to this complex mosaic. So today, in the Americas, we speak Spanish, Portuguese, English, French, Dutch, Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, German, Hebrew, and many more languages. And of course, hundreds of dialects. But we are united by a common purpose: educating responsible leaders to build stronger institutions that matter, to strengthen business competitiveness with purpose, to positively influence society and policy, and to shape economies that serve not just markets, but that help people and communities. As deans and academic leaders, we sit at a unique intersection in education, research, business, and public responsibility. We are not only managers, we are stewards of business knowledge, of innovation, both hard and soft, and of positive change. That is why this conference is indeed matter a lot. The EFMD also matters a lot. Therefore, the EFMD Global Americas Conference is more than just an event. It is a platform, a window into the future, a space where we can share dreams, ideals, ideas, build alliances, and reflect on the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. We are indeed a group of people of change. We are at a moment in history that will test our institutions, our values, our collective resilience. So therefore, allow me to highlight 3 major forces that must be addressed by us sooner than later, and if we must, now. First, the rapid evolution of technology. As we know, AI, data science, and automation are reshaping how we teach, learn, live, and work. Business schools must not only adapt, we must also lead. We must ensure that these tools serve humanity, not replace it, that they foster the common good, not selfish interests, that they improve quality of life for all, not just for a few privileged ones. The force of good of businesses must prevail. Second, the redefinition of work itself and of lifestyles. Telework, remote models, hybrid teams, shorter working weeks, and the rise of the gig economy are demanding new skill sets and competences, new forms of leadership, and new thinking about the future of organizations, the future of workers, and the future of the market. Therefore, our graduates nowadays must need to have more than knowledge, more than management tools, more than specialized skills and expertise. They need adaptability. They need to learn, to unlearn, and self-learn, to develop learning agility, to think and act globally, and to lead with a broader purpose. Third, the growing call for sustainability. Society and a greater number of our students, and professors I must add, want more than just attending a famous business school or being part of a famous business school or having a great job or being well known. Professors like to be well known. They want to make a difference. They want to leave a legacy. They want to transcend. Our professors, our curricula, our programs, our research, and our partnerships must reflect a world in transition, one that demands responsible business, a large positive impact, and respect and love for our planet. These issues and many others compel us, therefore, to contribute actively, among other things, to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. But these are not the only challenges we face. We also face broader challenges in society itself. Therefore, responding meaningfully and effectively, we must act collaboratively, boldly, and without delay. We must build bridges between North and South, East and West, between public and private institutions, and among Anglophone, Francophone, Lusophone, Hispanic phone, and other phones, and of course our hundreds of ethnic languages, them and us as business schools. So the truth is that despite of our vast diversity, the countries of the Americas face many challenges that we must address and confront together. Many challenges that we have to make and become opportunities. One of them is the extensive environmental degradation, pervasive poverty, and a more recent one, renewed global polarization. Here at Centrum, we have adopted innovability. Innovability is a fairly new term. It's been around for like 10 years. And it's the approach to innovability having as a common framework sustainable development, therefore focusing not only on innovation for profit, but also innovation for social change, innovation for environmental protection, and an environment that looks into the well-being of the future generations as well as those present today. So, businesses and business schools are part of the solution. We should not be part of the problem. This is therefore a powerful reminder that we must not act alone, we must act together. Because together we represent the force of the leading business schools of the Americas. Together we represent the elite minds and hearts of business intellectuals of our continent. Together as a sum, we educate hundreds of thousands of future business leaders every year. So together we can shape not only the future of management education, but the future of business, the future of our societies, and the future of our destiny. So let us take these 2 days not just to listen, but to connect. not just to reflect, but to analyze and act. Let us go back to our countries, go back to our business schools with new partnerships, new ideas, new initiatives, new energy, and ideals, because we are the continent of possibilities. Let's convert our diversity in unity, our talent in action and impact, and our commitment to powerful, long-lasting solutions. I wish you all a productive and inspiring conference. Thank you very much.